All right, let's get started for today. We are back to our Sims home that we were building based on some Pinterest musings. I think for today we need to add a little bit more clutter and life to the front, to the yard, and then start placing some more furniture as well. So I think what I'm going to tackle first is this little cove right here. I'm going to add some flowers and trees and things, but first what I want to do is make it look like some soil. And that's our little garden. Okay, we want things a little bit on the bigger side in the back. I don't mind that. It's a little bit large for what we're doing. Put that right there. And we have, let's do like a flower bush. This bad boy, like, yeah. It's gonna have like a friend. No, that looks gross. Y'all flowers are making me mad. Fine, be the same kind. I don't care. That's a good one. Then we want something maybe just a little bit taller in this area to draw some attention. See how that goes. We'll see how. Yep, I don't know if that did anything, but. Alright. I am kind of digging that. That's a good one. Now, I don't have a door going onto this, but I think I could, especially since I do that. From the guest bedroom, we could do a door, and they could come out and have a little patio space. And what would we like on their patio space? There's no roofing, so we don't want to do electronics over here. So some sitting areas will be good. The game says, ba, 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 ba. I don't know if I like the colors that I picked. I kind of like that better. I like that one. Okay. We need a little outdoor coffee table. Or maybe a big one. Something that looks like it would be good for outside. Got the black lung pop. Go back to coffee tables. This guy is such a strange. I don't necessarily literally need people to be able to sit there. It's just for looks. Put a little plant behind, so maybe you can see a little bit less that this bushes glitching out into the tree, from the tree. Mm. That one's cute. Maybe we should do another little table back here. Oh, is there a piece of the fence missing? Can't tell. It is unconfirmed. And then, what if they wanted to have like a little breakfast table? I'm looking for this like same door that I gave this other side. I mean, if you wanted to eat, you could sit there. What if you wanted something a little bit more loungy? I don't know. The ottoman is kind of cute. Not really matching any of my color schemes. Schemes. That's true. Trying to get this like at a good angle too, with the table and the and the other couch. These ones I'm just not sure about. If we look at tables again. Just looks like a giant rock. Like rock and roll. Just seems silly. This one's not too bad. I like the vibe. I want it to... I know put the couch a little bit better. That'll work. Now, they definitely need some lights out here. They have these two lamps, but let's do one that's like an outdoorsy one. It's maybe just a little, oh, that's a little bit too big. These ones are kind of small, but what if I did just like one right there and one right there? How about a little rug? That'll be good for outdoors. Oh, I love this one. It doesn't go with what I'm doing at all, but I love it. Let's see. That's kind of nice. Okay, so a little outdoor seating area adjoined to the guest bedroom. Now downstairs, instead of having this pantry, I could have another doorway, which I kind of like the idea of them being able to get out here. So let's change the design a little bit. The game is like, we'll do whatever you want, whether it makes sense or not. Should probably make sure it makes sense, game. And we'll grab that same doorway so everybody's working together. And let's see how that looks from the inside. Okay. Now, because I've switched up what this is going to look like, let's do a different type of lighting. Oh, and we should put like a dining table out here so they'll have their indoor dining area, which the light keeps not being quite centered, and an outdoor seating area for dining. Lights. I think this guy would be really cute. A little bit rustic, just like the stone, the like Victorian style additives and stuff like that. Additives, decoratives. Alright. Table for eating out of doors. Excuse me, I like this spread, don't I? Kind of like that one actually. I like purple a bit. Purples and blues. I don't know why I gotta look at my Kik account and get my chat mod thing to work for Kik. What is this guy's name? Government Mental Urgency People Wids? Wow. That's kind of funny. Oh, that's a really good one. And of course, we need a little rug. You know, when you're rich, you don't have to worry about how much money you spend on rugs, apparently, because they're expensive. I'm not even kidding. Textiles are expensive. All right. That's not quite centered. Oh, go back. Is it the table? Is it the rug? Mm-hmm. Sure. What if up here we had a little table? Just roll with me here. If we had a little table, put it over here, and oh, lickety split, a coffee maker. They're like, you cannot. Oh man. Well, that would have been fun, but they said no. Anyways. Well, we should probably put a dishwasher on. Cutchin. Put that guy right there. Anyways, we're still kind of deciding on this area because I think that it needs some decoration. Let's do it like a statue. I know I like always lean towards flowers, but sometimes the statues things are cute too. Like, what if we just had like a... Actually, I like this a little better. Oop, what if we had this like this guy? I forgot he starts out tiny. Make him a little bit more husky. Give a little bit of space and we could put some flowers around it, some potted flowers. Just having some thoughts here. Just peeking around, discerning my choices. Oh, goggle. I think the gargoyle maybe has a better spot. Like a Morticia Adams statue on your front porch. That's kind of strange. I mean, it's not strange if you really like the Addams family, but it's not the vibe that I'm trying to get going for this home. And these are kind of too. It's better. I like this music. Ooh, stacks of nectar. I have not ever seen this one before. This would have been so good for the pantry. I wonder if we can still kind of trick our way in here. Is this the front or the back? We'll revisit that idea in a second when we get to the kitchen. Just seeing if there's anything else that I would like to have up here on this patio. I don't know if I've left any room on the side for this type of a thing. He fits. If he fits, he sits. Ooh, fountain. I kind of just like that, so. Is it meant to make sense? I don't think so. Does it need to? Ooh, a Jedi temple. Prima ballerina. Alright, I think we're going to step away from that front patio and move into the entryway again, where we need. Usually in the entryway, I'll put the home decorations because you definitely want to decorate for holidays, right? And a good one to have over here is the umbrella rack. If we see it, we will consider it. What other things do you put right in your foyer? In your foyer. This either needs painting. Let's do a big plant right here. A big one, I said. It's whenever I want a plant to be kind of bigger, they're here's a little tiny one. And whenever I'm looking for tiny ones, they're well, here's a huge one. I must have reverse taste in what flowers should look like. What is this? Is that Alexander Hamilton? Alexander Hamilton. Hamilton, Hamilton. I'll put Hamilton over here. I hate when the walls just look so bare. Nobody's house really looks like this empty, but also what would you put there? I'm not sure. It's a lot of family pictures. Let's put the family portrait one in this hallway, and we'll give it its own little presenting light. Presenting your family. Right? You can maybe do a runner carpet. Welcome in, viewers. Which which one of the like runner situations do I want? Boop, 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 boop. Kind of boring, but we don't need every single spot to be like blam, bam, blam, bam. You know, sometimes you just want to go into your house and relax. I love this moon one. It's not the right color for the white that's going on in this area. What we did in blue though. That's a really good one. Gonna just level that on the wall right there. We need a big art piece for this wall. Statement piece. So let's take a look. I do really like these like vintage lady ones. Like your TV idols from the early ages. Marilyn, Aubrey, and all right. With this light over there, I think I want to switch up how I've got these lights. It's a little bit better. This room is going to need quite a bit of clutter, and that's probably going to take up quite a lot of what's going on for today. Let's put the trash. First of all, you can see that the wall's not finished right there. Bleh. Let's finish it. And, okay, we moved the trash because I want to have just like a row of these. Like, bro, when you want nectar, I got you. Look. So much nectar. We got a party. It should be like in a basement and not like right in their kitchen, but it's the jive I kind of want to put out. That's the jive. Pick it up if you can. Let's look through and pick out some kitchen clutter. What family would be complete without a place to put a dish when they cook, when they clean? What's this? A mysterious basket. Oh my. What if we did like a row of candles along this bar? Kind of stepping off track here a little bit. No. All right, let's do. Wow, stop, please. You are just not playing with me the way that I want. Sure. You're making me super frustrated. Okay. Ooh, holiday fruitcake. Give them a little incense. This is a very safe place to put incense because it can 100% light your house on fire. 100%. Give our couch some little throw pillows. Purple, gray, gold trim. Very nice. Somewhere in here we have got fireplace tools. That's a good one. I'm just kind of like peeking at like every single choice we've got here. I think I made maybe these guys a little too tall. One of the things that I see a lot is like that. Like 2 layers. Wow. I don't know that I necessarily like that, like the whole way. I like it like once and then never again. No. And then sometimes I see like that, but then it doesn't, it's not gonna like give this corner anything. Just making myself stressed out for no reason. We don't need it. Go back to clutter and decorations. Tat a scribble set. Some little seasonings. Put our salt and pepper next to there. Y'all can be friends. Closer friends than that. Okay. Magazines. Let's put that on. No, on this one, yeah, because we're not reading magazines while we're drinking our tea. This is our tea set area. There's a lot of rules about having tea and serving tea. Okay. What else are we thinking for inside this kitchen area to give it a little bit more depth? Like we have so many like seasonings and things. Wow, we like it. We like it spicy. But what else would you put on the kitchen counter? Just waiting to be inspired. What would you... Some cookbooks, that's a good one. Put those over there. I like the cookbooks. Oh, you like the rug we still need? We're gonna have it like for the sink. Okay. Oops. What's this guy? Not a care in the world utensil basket. I almost kind of like that for like a side table where we'd like be getting ready to set this table, which I would probably put like right here. So let's look at surfaces. I want it to be one of these like console-y ones, but often the game does not let me put stuff on the kind of tables that I want to put. Let's go back to our decorations. We were in clutter. We were looking at, it looked like a basket. When she finds things and then loses them again like 5 seconds later. We definitely could use a knife set. Oh, and we should definitely get like maybe a microwave. Let's do the kettle. And I don't know that I want the kettle right there next to those. Let us also do... I don't think that this is going to go on this. No, it's too small. But I could put this guy here and put these candles. Candles, yeah. She gets distracted. She gets distracted. So it'll let me put this, which is one of the things I think would look cute for, oh, and then this. Yes, 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 yes. Perfect. So then you've got like your stuff that you can use to set the tables, your utensils, your napkins. And maybe we should do, not like this kind of ceramics, but one of the really nice ones. Like this one. Wow, let's do it in this green color. Very cute. We need some fire alarms. Because you know the game be trying to kill off your Sims. They're like, but do you really need it, Zoe? Do you need it? Give them a security. Because this is a pretty bougie house to just get stuff stolen from. Do we have anything in statues that would look good in our office space? More nectar crates. I don't know if I need to go any more crazy about the nectar crates. And can't put anything on that little shelf. Okay. A duffel of cash. I kind of like the idea of that. Maybe they aren't all the way on the up and ups, and so they've got this, just this pile of cash here in their office. They will sort through that when they get a moment, okay? They are busy. They have other things that they need to take care of just this day. We should put Grogu on his desk. Grogu, you're so funny. He's a peacock. Whoa. Some gold bars and some cash. You know, that's where he hides his stash. And then it kind of messed up my furniture over here. Boo. You're like not even on the right level. Okay. All right. It didn't like me putting stuff on that windowsill. This room still feels so dark, even with these lamps. So maybe we'll just have one of these overheads just for a little bit more visualization of the world. We enjoy to see what's going on. Not activities and skills, what I'm looking for. I think I'm gonna put another like art piece over here. That one's kind of cool. Like a set of blueprints. That's really cool. Mm. And then I think also in these ones, they have similar things, diplomas, certificates, framed. I do like this one too. I need it to be, wow. And then like a framed article. That's kind of cool. Remember when you made the news? Aww. Alright, across this wall. Mm-hmm. I like that. Wow, okay. And this room could use a couple rugs. Okay. We have this little bathroom that we haven't messed with just yet. Give them like a little basket. And I want to be in this little tiny space. Some paper up the toilet. Some hand soap. Hand dried towel. And then I was going to put a shelf here. And I think we could put like a little piece of art above the actual toilet. These all have this like dark wood outline. That's not the colour that I want them to be. What if you just had like dogs looking at you while you go to the bathroom? Alright, I need you to meet my vibe here. I kind of like that. That's good. Just a winter scene. We want to go to, I think it's storage. We don't necessarily want like a locker though. It's just a shelf, so maybe we'll be in surfaces. Display shelf. This is kind of nice one. Yeah, that's a good one. It's such a tiny space, you can't even look in there. Look at it through the mirror. Ooh, through the mirror. We could do the little like toilet rug. If we can get there. Peek. want to do it in cream. What we need is like a little bowl dish that's like cute, that has like keys in it. Because that is what you would have next to your, like over here. Like, I don't want a picture of like a pear. That's so strange. What if we had a pear and an apple next to each other? Oh my. We'll have a little note spot. Write yourself a little note. And then there is also this like really cute purse that would look really cute right there. Like you leave your things there on your way. Some shoes. If I was the thing that I'm looking for. Alright, right next to your taking notes pad is the phone. So, and you know, the phone is like ginormous. You don't need to be that large, friend. One last peek through here. I never find the things that I'm looking for right away. It always takes like 12 peek throughs. This one might be okay. Like you could, well, put your keys in there or whatever. Oh, my whole rug. Okay. Can you put rugs on the stairs? I have never tried, ever. Like on this landing? The answer is no. Cool. Can't put stuff there. Gotcha. Alright, now we are in the upstairs hallway. Again, the lighting is so dark with these little lamps. I want the like ambiance of the lamps, like the look of it, but I'm not thrilled with the amount of light that is actually being given from them. I am not amused. We need lights. Okay. So in the hallway outside the baby's room, let's make it look like maybe you would know that this was going to end up being a kid's room. Like that is way cute. And some of the stuff we want to actually just be in the room. Everybody needs a little cloud light for their baby's bedroom. And these curtains are so tiny. Let's go back to the hallway. Getting distracted. Which happens. Distractions do happen. We want maybe this for near the bigger kids' room. And then this one is the guest room. A collage photo frame. We'll have to take some pictures. That's gonna be cute. Alright. The baby's nursery is, for one, the green is a little bit too bright. It's like extra. It's one of my favorite colors, but it's kind of extra. How about if we tone it down just a smidge? Okay. This room is indeed an awkward shape, but I think that's the whole point of why we made it the nursery. Because it's not very much space. And babies don't need a lot of space, but they do have a lot of things. nice. I always wonder, like, what kind of table do you get to put this, like, stuff on? Just like a normal side table? Like if we did all that. Like the table's not fancy enough. It's very silly. I'm just perusing the choices. That's a little bit better. Oh, my green screen's woo, going all over the place. There you go. Let's give baby a nice carpet. We have these green tones. This one's kind of nice. That's kind of cute. And we need some things on the walls. Let's look at our choices. These guys. It looks like someone's colored on their wall. Oops. Yeah, like this one. This is a good one. That guy is cute, but maybe not quite in the right color family. This one's very good. Let's put this guy right there. This wall is looking very plain. What can we do to spark it up? We have our little baby shoesies. And then maybe we should have some shelving, bookcase maybe. Yeah, I like that. I hardly ever use this bookshelf. Let's put it up a little bit. And we can put toys in it, I think. Like, put that there, but this is supposed to be for like a baby. Maybe I can hang out. I don't mind you at all, friend. You're gonna give them. I got giant robot. Robate. Alright, and then their closet doesn't really need anything else. Just for looks. Alright, the room for the 2 older children. Again, the closet, but we need like a carpet going across here. They need a couple more choices for like kids' room. Kid room choices. Because some of these are like, I like that one. The colors go with what I've got going on. I really did pick like the biggest windows that aren't gonna have curtains that sit super nice for me. Kids. These kids will need a toy box. And probably a bookshelf as well. It's a cute little nook for books. A book for nooks. Let's have some baby toys over here. Do, 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 do. Give them a tree house. And they're gonna need some wall decorations as well. It's just looking really plain. An arts and crafts table. I don't know if that will work, but I want it to sit there and look cute. Oh, a little activity table that looks like the animals set. That's really cute. I think I might like this more than just this plain one. I know. I'm just trying to make it look like casually placed, but still usable. Like I want it to be usable, but who knows? We will give them a nice little journal for their space. Probably a marbles jar. Empty of marbles, of course. Of course. Nobody's just giving away free marbles. It's Batty. Alright, and then maybe a big piece of art in this. Or if we go on the wall decorations, sometimes they're like this is kind of cool. Put that up there. Some stuff for kids. Mounted pom-poms. If we were doing like teenagers, that might be cool. I do really like the skateboards. Ooh. Sometimes they have some really cool patterns for the skateboards. That's a good one. Just making it busy. Okay, I kind of like that. All right. Tactical map. What do you need the tactical map for, friend? Just peeking through my choices. Some fancy knives next to our knife block. How many fancy knives do you need? A lot of fancy knives. Oh. I was trying to take a picture of the game, but I don't think that worked. Alright, 2 kids' rooms. Now we have this guest bedroom and the bathroom to work on. Whoa. Being wild. Okay. Just being really particular about what I want this rug situation to look like. I like that. It's got a little bit of like a wear and tear look to it. I like that. All right. What kind of art would you put into a guest room? Ooh, a creepy clown. I think the creepy clown maybe is in the home. Oh. That is a bit extra. We don't want it to be too like alarming when you're trying to rest at someone's house and they just have art that's like a scary clown. Let's see. This room does already have like a closet, but let's just put a nice armoire. Along this wall. Just to give like a little bit of texture to the room. So I just don't feel like you can put art pieces on like literally every single surface. Sometimes you need to play around with some of the other types of objects. Okay. Still looking for something that would look pretty cool here. Like as a guest room, like they're not gonna have like personal art pieces or personalized room decorations. This is gonna be like everybody's space. Whoa, that was bright. I don't want it to be quite that bright. Oh. That one's kind of interesting. I don't know that I want the heart one. A tapestry? That tapestry was much too busy. I feel like there's another one that's not quite that busy. But I could be wrong. Every once in a while. I don't know what I'm talking about. And so my my sayings come out to be false. Like almost. Like almost. It's almost. Almost. Jazz saxophone wall. Ooh, it sticks out. That's not what I need in my life. That guy's kind of cute. Just like a little bit of greenery. I do love to put flowers in all my rooms. Where do you want to hang out? Doo-doo-doo-doo. Wait. Yeah, I'm not sure. Did I? I didn't put anything into the closets yet. I do like to put my like hanging racks. How big am I? Like a 9. So I think I could do. Yeah. Okay. Across this wall and across that wall. With our little hooks. Boom, boom. Okay. Those might be up a little bit high, but that's okay. So close up on our hooks. And then I believe what we'll want, let's bring this down a little bit. Yep, the whole thing. Come on. And this one. Dink. Okay. That was really giving me a hard time on that. But I prevailed. They got their little bathroom. Probably needs some clutter though. Nice like creams and a soap. We're gonna put a little towel. What am I looking for? I don't know. It's just a bathroom. Doesn't need anything super crazy. Right. The rooms are just staying so dark. the bathroom for like the children. So in this bathroom, let's go ahead and give them like a storage box and maybe some of these towels to look like kids' towels. There's also like a toothbrush that's really fun. That might be the other category. Like in this one. Some cute little makeups. Kids tub toys. This is good. A tub of toys. It's not tub toys. It's a tub of toys. Back to the bathroom. I didn't see that toothbrush, which was what I was looking for. Give them some nail polishes. And put the fancy soap in the master bath. Fancy. Well, here's some toothbrushes. Where's my other toothbrush that I like? There it is. I want the one that looks like superheroes or bunnies or something. There's definitely like 3 kids, but we only need 1 toothbrush. You heard what I said. Alright. And now let's finish off this master space. Just kind of peeking at the kind of choices we have. You know, maybe upstairs we'll do like a music room and maybe a gym. Kind of like a converted attic space that they've made like super functional, maybe. Let's give them a camera on their desk. And I think instead of a journal, we will give them the tarot cards. Let's have a bit of a carpet over here. What's the other one look like? I don't have any carpets going on in this room yet. Okay. Good to know, good to know. I really want to like these like clusters of rugs, but they're very strange. That could work. Okay. Oh, did I get a follow? That's so nice. What? What? Alright, what do I want this top space to be? Like a recreation area? You'd really have to want to come up here to do that kind of recreational habits, but let's see. If we gave this a little bit of a half ball, a little bit shorter, going the wrong direction. Yeah. And then we'll just let this be like just a giant open space of like party stuff. Party in the USA. Make like our own little entertainment room. Let's make this side like a gym. Like a gym. It's gonna need some windows, and it's not as tall as the other floors. Is that something that I want to change? Is it something that I want to change? What's this guy? It's a training robot. Very interesting. Let's do this. It's just gonna be so much space. I don't want to like crowd things against the wall if I don't need to. Do a little yoga mat. And perhaps this here. Okay, and then so that makes this kind of like a gym area. We'll give it a TV for this wall. You can watch a show while you do your running. In this area, I want to make a little bit more like maybe a dance floor and a DJ booth at a bar. my green screen being cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Okay. Da-na-na-na-na. Okay, DJ booth. Get ourselves a little bit of a dance floor. And a bar. And a piano. I did want to have a piano up here. I like the new piano I just recently had received. Where are you, friend? Getting close, we're getting closer. Here it is. Swooning grand piano. I do like this one. It doesn't actually go with the like dance party situation that I got going on over here, but that's what's up. We want this area to actually stay pretty dark. I'm not going to put any windows. But I do need some pretty large decorations. There's actually a light. Ooh, that's a good idea. Lighting. It's like a wall one. This one's okay. That's not really what I was thinking about. That one's okay. This guy's okay. This guy, yeah, I like that guy. We should bring the bars back a little bit. There. It's just like a random recreational space because we wanted to make the house 3 stories. Well, there she is. Alright, that is going to be everything for today, my friends. I appreciate everybody who's come to watch, subscribers who followed me. I hope to be streaming again a little bit later today, playing Starfield, and then tomorrow we can start another house project. Thank you. Oh, that's not really what I want to do.